Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell.
Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Tiny Town VR, and yes folks, it has been forever since we last played this game. Like seriously, it's been probably like 3, 4, 5 months since we last played Tiny Town, and I've been getting a lot of requests from my hardcore viewers to go back and play some more of this game. So if you recall, we were working on a brand new city since unfortunately the last one died, along with all of its inhabitants. But still, hey, we've got the new city, and we've done quite a bit to it, so I'm going to go ahead and go over everything that we've done, and then this series is all about you guys at home. You have to decide what we're doing next. Now, I have an idea for today that I'm going to do, but for future episodes, you guys are going to come up with the new events here in Tiny Town. Comment below with what you want to see. Maybe hit that thumbs up button for some more Tiny Town, and let's jump into it. So over here we have Zombie World, or aka the Apocalypse, whatever you want to call it. You know, we don't even have a name for the city. I don't think we ever got an official name. So maybe that's another thing you guys get to come up with. But anyways, we've got bunkers here, we've got aliens, you've got destroyed airports, the military's fighting in here, the clone oblivious grandmas are in here. You've got that thing, whatever that thing is. That thing's kind of scary looking. Over here, of course, you've got the survivor camps. You've got plane crashes, about everything that you can imagine here. I was actually really happy with this. This was really, really detailed. So we can always open it up and expand on it. But let's go ahead and move over to the next section, which is the prison. Now, did we ever finish this? This might have been where the series stopped. But yeah, the zombies are spilling over into the prison because they've made some sort of huge tunnel down here. So you've got that, you've got like a little riot going on, and it's not a really good situation. So over here we have a SCP attack happening to the city. This is right around where City Hall is. Oh, there it is. Okay, City Hall's over here. You've got them rushing, I guess, me out because apparently I'm the mayor. I guess it makes sense. So yeah, they're getting me out of City Hall. And then you got some monuments over here. You had robots coming from portals over here. So yeah, we've got like a robot invasion happening. You've got all the armies coming out. I forgot just how cool this looked. So yeah, you've got that happening. It looks really bad. You've got the oblivious grandma armies coming in from drop ships from another portal from the old city. And they're coming in and helping protect all the citizens of the new city. So we've got that. And then over here, we've got 2 more zones. We've got an alien monster. Actually, I think we call it like a gooey monster or something. Yeah, it's attacking over here. I don't really know what this thing is. It is really nasty looking, though, because of all the little mouths on it. So yeah, that's coming through doing stuff. And then last but not least, we had a paranormal attack happening. I think we have some Ghostbusters somewhere. Oh, there they are. So yeah, they've showed up to save the day. And then beyond them, you can see like the Grim Reaper coming out. There's a bunch of ghosts flying around. Some pretty cool stuff. So today, we're going to be doing another attack. So I think we're going to use this area here, and we're going to have another portal opening up, because it seems like everything that comes into Tiny Town comes via portal. So, let me go ahead and show you guys what I have. So I think the old Empire is going to be paying a visit to Tiny Town. So we've got another realm breaking through. This includes items like the Death Star, which by the way, is their little, where's the little circle on it? I mean, it looks pretty cool. Oh, geez. That looks pretty cool. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was looking for where the laser's going to come out. So that could be a thing. You know, one thing I don't like. The sun's over there. I kind of want this to be in the sunlight. Should we move the location? Or maybe it's coming from back here, and then the rest of the stuff's coming from the other side. We'll have to see how we're going to do this. But yeah, we've got some Star Wars stuff, and there's some really cool stuff like the AT-CT walkers here. You've got lightsabers. There's actually quite a bit of stuff. It kind of mixed it all up here. We got TIE fighters. We have the Star Destroyers. It says low detail in that one. The Millennium Falcons here. There's a lot of cool stuff. So I think we're going to have an attack like this. Now, I would love to see some AT-AT walkers maybe marching down the street. That would be awfully cool. Now, I don't have any stormtroopers. That's the only unfortunate thing. So I'm going to have to see how we're going to have to maybe handle that. But I think for the most part I can make it happen because we all know the oblivious grandmas, they're going to be coming in to fight the Empire. So one weird thing, and another reason why I kind of stopped this series, I moved over to a Valve Index headset, and the hands, they don't quite react quite right. Like, they still feel like they're using a different control scheme. So it's taken me quite a while to actually figure this out as far as working this, but we're making it work here, folks. So you might see my hands stumble around a bit, like I don't know what I'm doing. And I half the time I don't really know what I'm doing, but this time I think it's really because I'm having some issues controlling this. But I think this is going to work out just fine. What else do we have here? Ooh, that is a cool explosion effect. Holy man. Alright, you know we got to be using this. We got to find something that's going to be the lasers also coming out of the AT-ATs here. We'll have to see what we're going to do. Alright, so these bad boys are coming out of a portal. Let's go ahead and turn off snapping here, because we're going to make one of these kind of disappear. So, that looks about right size there. So this one's going to be emerging from this portal. Let's go ahead and stack some of these up together. That way it gives it the effect that there's just a big portal here. Yeah, the sunlight thing's bothering me a little bit, but I think I'll get over it. So, obviously, these things are going to be trampling through the city. Like, they're not going to care what they're hitting. So, I'm going to have to put a bunch of down buildings here. Which section of the town is this? I'm thinking this is morely a high-rise section. So, we'll definitely have to put quite a few of those in here. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a progress update. Why is this car inside of this ghost? Just chunk that over there. It's fine. So, yes, I made this thing look completely destroyed. So you can see the AT-ATs coming in. Do you guys think that's about the right scale? So say if you're a little person down here, they might be a little big. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, they're coming through the portal. They've already devastated a part of the city here. So you've got like a whole block that's been destroyed by them marching through, blowing stuff up. Actually, this is a good time to probably use that new explosion effect. Ooh, that thing is glorious looking. Alright, so maybe it's something they're walking on. They could have hit like a gas line or something, so we'll stick that kind of below their feet here. Oh, that looks amazing. So, obviously they're probably firing. You know, they probably hit this building over here. So what happens if we put this explosion effect on the side of this building here? So something like that. Does that look cool? That looks pretty cool. That's about what it would probably be aiming at. Now, it's a question of, can we find like a laser effect? You know, I could have swore at one point I had one, but I think we might have to make a custom one, which, by the way, oh, we have an X-Wing too. Huh. You know, maybe the grandma's got a hold of some X-Wings from the Star Wars dimension. Yep, no lasers in sight, so we're going to have to make a custom one here. Which I think if I were to grab maybe these cylinders, was it red? I think it was red lasers that came out of this. It's either red or green. I think it's red. Let's go ahead and put that down a little bit like this. So if these are firing out of this gun here, can I stack them? Oh no, I can't stack these. Yeah, that's the one weird thing about certain things in Tiny Town and how they stack. It might not look completely right here. This is going to take me a second. Alright, well that kind of looks like a laser stream. That's a little odd. We'll come back to that because I feel like there's something else I can use for that because that's a little strange looking to me. I do sometimes get really picky with Tiny Town builds here. Alright, so obviously we got to add some action here and oh, those actually, oh, I just dropped it. Let's try that again. Action, TIE fighters, probably one of the best Star Wars fighters out there. I mean, between this and probably I think the Y-Wing, I can't decide which one's my favorite, but the noise these things make is absolutely incredible. So, definitely these things are going to be coming through. We're going to have a whole fleet of these. Alright, so obviously for those things to be coming through the way they are, I'm pretty sure some more smaller portals have opened up. So I'm definitely going to need to add those. And then we're going to move on to some more ground stuff because obviously the grandmas are probably spread kind of thin right now, so we'll probably have a small line of them going in to attack the Empire here. There we go. So we have a couple smaller portals that have just opened up. That looks good. Okay, so let's move over here to the ground. So, obviously we need to add some grandmas. it still bugs me so bad that I don't have a stormtrooper. I'm gonna need to search the workshop again and make sure that's a thing, but I would love to have stormtroopers. So we probably won't have anything on the Empire side as far as soldiers. We can still put the smaller walkers down and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm gonna hold off just in case there's something that I can find to substitute for a stormtrooper. Definitely, if you guys have any suggestions for what you think I can use, let me know. But let's go ahead and stick some of these smaller walkers down here. Alright, so we are preparing for the grandmas. So let's grab one of these. Let's grab a blaster here. What does this look like? So these blasters look a little big. No, I wouldn't say they're actually that big. So yeah, oh, that looks perfect. So the grandmas are going in. You can see the walkers, the smaller ones that are walking through here. One of them is actually going down. We'll probably have like a grandma with an RPG or something taking that one down. I kind of posed a grandma like this. That way she can hold a lightsaber. So she's just like charging into battle there. That looks pretty amazing. Alright, yeah, I've got a lot of grandmas to place here, so it's going to take a second. You know what I forgot to say is the whole fact that people are probably wondering, anybody that's new to the series is probably wondering, what are these grandmas doing? Well, we kind of came up with the backstory that the grandmas are actually clones. We had a clone factory in the last, and I guess it kind of makes sense somewhat with Star Wars. But yeah, we had a clone factory in the last city, and the grandmas are for the most part used for military purposes. Now occasionally, and this is why they're called oblivious grandmas, is that they're not very aware of certain situations. So a lot of times you'll have one just standing there, having no clue what it's doing. So that's kind of where we come from when we talk about oblivious grandmas. Alright, so here's another look. I've placed blasters in all their hands. A couple of them have lightsabers. You've got the one with the RPG because he's taking down, or she's taking down the walker there. That looks pretty cool, and it really filled this area out. Now, one more thing that I think I want to add, and then we'll get some feedback from you guys, and we'll see kind of what we're going to move on to. Let's go back to the customs here. So, we have some X-Wing fighters, and I feel like it would be a shame if we didn't use them. So the only thing strange about them is they're not in the attack pose, and they do have the landing gear out. So we probably won't add too many of them, but I just feel like it would be a crime if I didn't add any of them floating or flying through the air here. And I guess we'll just say that maybe they just took off, and that's why they're not quite into the full attack mode. But we should definitely have them in the area. There we go, look at that. Oh boy, it is looking busy here. So there is some spots that I'm seeing in the city that are a little blank, but this is kind of what we've done here today. So when I zoom out, we did about a whole block here, and I think it actually looks pretty good. But there's definitely some more stuff we can use, and there's one last thing we need to address. Now, I'm still looking for the laser. So the Death Star is not getting ignored. I just got to figure out a part I can use to make it look like the lasers are shooting out, and I want to have it maybe just blowing through a couple buildings. I think that would be amazing looking. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of touch back into Tiny Town here. We did just a little bit today. I want to see your guys' reaction and what you want to see next. And then we'll really get back into doing some building. There's a lot of things that the city just needs in general. Kind of like a couple of things that were in the old city. So comment below with suggestions. Thank you guys for all of the support, and we will see you guys next time.